Many times we want to win in diversity, but if you observe how nature works, it works on unity in diversity. One of such unifying numbers, which is practically impossible to achieve if you go in any direction, which can be achieved only by connecting different things, is number 17. See, at the center, this is a cross, so everything has two sides. This is the direction of fire. This is fire. This is also fire. This is also fire. This is the direction of the earth. This is also earth. This is also earth. So this is the direction of the air. This is also air. This is also air. This is also air. So this is water. So it's an alternate direction. Earth, water. This should be earth, and this is also water. Water, earth, water, earth. This is the air fire flip. Air, fire, air, fire. That's how it alternates. So now, one of the ways of adding this is such a way that in whatever direction you add, you should get the same total. This is what is meant by unification. But each of these things will have its own purpose and idea. So these are the 12 signs of the zodiac. So you start from the Uttarayana, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. This is the Dakshinayana, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. But you can see that the elements are flowing in their own direction, like fire, earth, air, water. This is water. Fire, earth, air, water. This is the water line, you can see. This is the earth line. So because between earth and water, we can see an alternation of fire and air. Between fire and air, you can see the alternation of earth and water. So fire, earth, air, water. So this is the relationship between the 5 stages of a breath and the oscillation from not having to having, from to having to not having. Here you can see that earth and water are mutually exclusive, but together what will happen if you add earth and water? So 12 plus 5 is 17. Similarly, fire and air, they are complementing. So if you add fire plus air, 8 plus 9 is 17. See the beauty of this relationship. See, you can see a difference of 3 here, difference of 3 here. Similarly, you can see that the Aquarius is the sign of unification or a meditative approach. If you represent it by the number 1 for unification, the opposite sign of Leo will be 17 minus 1, which is 16. Gemini is the sign of dilemma and confusion. So it's a trinity, whether it's there or not there or in between. Having, not having, or the state of in between. So it's a 3. So faith would take the number of 14, which is 17 minus 3, which is 14. Business are the Virgo. You see, it's connected with duality. There must be 2 parties for any kind of business deal. So the Pisces, the sign of compassion, would be 17 minus 2, which is 15. Same is the case with wealth. So how do you define wealth? Wealth is not some object outside. So it's a sum of subject plus object. Only if to you what is wealth may not be the same to another person. So it's 1 plus 9, 2 plus 8. You saw the another magic square, right? In the previous video, if you would have seen, you had you have 5 senses: 1 and 9, 2 and 8, 4 and 6, 7 and 3. So this togetherness is the 10. The subject objectness is number 10. So passion or the Scorpio, if you see, it's 17 minus 10, which is 7. Same is the case with love or the universal love. It's a unification where you yourself is not there. So the sense of mine, all these things, when it goes away, you go to the state of pure love, the Aries. But the dream can be specific to who is dreaming, right? So the dreamer, without the dreamer, how can there be a dream? So the dream and love never go together. So if you see, if this is 6, this is 17 minus 6, which is 11. See, here you can see the 7 and 11. How many 7 and 11s you can see? Here you can see a 6 plus 1, which is 7, right? Again you can see a 2 plus 5, which is 7. This is a 7 line, this is a 7 line. This is 11 line, 7 plus 4, 11. This is 11, 8 plus 3, 11. See how beautifully they are connected. This 7 and 11, it's a relationship between the shortest and the longest path. How do you understand the shortest and the longest path? The ant's path and the bird's path, they call. There are two ways of looking at things. Looking from a distance, everything looks very small. A bird which is flying very high, to it things will look very small. But to an ant which is walking, things look very big, right? Because a closer look, things becomes a boundary. From a distance look, it becomes a center. So what is the relationship between the center and the boundary? If you break this, between any paths, say you call the source and this you call the destination. From source to destination, if you want to go and you want to eliminate the time, speed, so-called distance, everything, you want a common unit, then you break this into 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Suppose there is 7. Using the same units, if you break, you can break it into 5, 11. See, this you can break it into 11 parts. Similarly, you can break it into 11. This is the simplest. The pi 22 by 7, how it's appearing, you can see that there is 11 plus 11 by 7. What does it mean by 11 plus 7? Suppose the ant goes this way from source to destination. It would have kept 11 steps, right? By the time the bird would have kept 7 and then plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It would have reached here. So the ant and the bird are not meeting. So now if the ant keeps another 11. So if you keeps on, ant keeps 11 plus 11 plus 11 plus 7 times. So it is 11 into 7 is same as the bird going from source to destination, 7 into 11. 11 into 7 is equal to 7 into 11. So which means by the time the bird keeps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, it has reached the destination. Here the ant goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So by the time the ant and the bird meet, or the one going via the center and one going via the boundary, they both meet at the destination. That's the relationship between 7 and 11. See how the 7 and 11 are appearing very near. Here you can again see another thing. between any of these two you can see a difference of 4. 6 and 10 4, 12 and 8 4, 9 and 5 4, 7 plus 4 11. See, similarly you can see a 3 here. 1 plus 3 4, 12, 9 plus 3 12, 5 plus 3 8, 13 plus 3 16. Here you can see a 1 difference. 14 1 15, 6 1 7, 10 1 11, 2 3. Here you can again see a 12 relationship. 14 minus 2 is 12, 16 minus 4 is 12, 13 minus 1 is 12, 15 minus 3 is 12. See how beautifully in whatever direction you add, you are going to get a 34, which is either you can see it as 13 plus 21 by 2. See, 15 plus 6 is 21, 12 plus 1 is 13. So this is one way, 13 plus 21, this and this. Or you can see as 16 plus 18 by 2. This is 15 plus 1 is 16, 12 plus 6 is 18. So a square way of 13 plus 1 by 2 or 16 plus 18 by 2. In either way you count, you are going to get a 17. But together you can, if you add any of these 4, you are going to get a 34. This is 34, 34, 34, 34, and this is also 34. Whatever way you add, you are going to get the same thing. So instead of thinking about winning in aspects like which of the 8 corners is better, whether north or east or south, or which of the 5 bhutas is better, which of the 5 senses is the better, or which among the 12 signs is better, or which among the 9 paths is better, whether Ketu Dasa is better, Rahu Dasa better, this Dasa, that Dasa. Instead of thinking about the paths, instead of thinking about the corners, instead of thinking about, try to think about connecting the two. Instead of whether meditation is better or being in power is better. See, 16 is the 4 kingdoms. 1, 3, 5, 7 is 16. You add the unification, the intelligence, whatever it is, the 5 and the, you can break it into 4 levels, or the complete unification. Instead of thinking this is better or that is better, try to connect how they both are linked to get the 17. The same 17 you can observe in the planetary motions as well. See, when Ketu makes one round around the zodiac, at the same time around Jupiter, Sun makes around 17 rounds. How? This for Ketu takes 18.6 years to go around the zodiac. Jupiter takes around 399 days to go around the zodiac. So roughly it will be 17. Similarly, you can see the relationship between the two kings. See, here Venus is upright, here Venus is upside down. This is the symbol for Uranus. This is Saturn, right? This is Sun. It's called the kingdom of the solar system, or king in one way. Uranus is also another king. So if you see the relationship, you can see a 17, 13 into 5. Okay. Similarly, you can see this is 13, this is 7, so this is 20. So between Uranus, Saturn and Sun, Venus, you can see another 17 here. 5 into 17. So this is how you have to think about 17. 17 is something you can achieve only in your mind or in the state of perfect unification. So practice unification instead of worrying about going into different diversities. Thank you.